And tonight we are joined by the very talented Alex Weber. What's going on, Alex?
Hey, what's up, dudes?
Hey, nice to see you, dude. Nice to meet you. Glad to have you on the show. Your roster, your resume is quite a resume, dude. And I've listened to Sven Gali. Is that how you say it?
Yep.
That was because I was familiar with all the other bands that were on the flyer, but that was one that I hadn't listened to, and very impressive, dude.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a newer project of my own stuff. So like I wrote all the music, I'm doing the vocals on all of that. So it kind of it's sort of more of a side project and a means of using music that I had written that didn't get used for other projects or just other music that I had laying around that I liked enough to release and didn't want to just keep it as like guitar profiles on my computer, you know?
Sick, dude. Swapping it from the left chest to the right chest for you guitar players. And the strap
for all you right-handed guitar players.
Yeah. We should have both options.
Or you should have them on both.
Just both sides.
All over the shirt.
Double up, dude.
That's hilarious, dude. That would be so funny if you did
what
that, dude.
company is that shirt for? I can't, a logo.
And actually for you, bro, Alex, you plug away some stuff real quick before we get back into it.
What do I plug? Well, I mean, Exist is finishing up a new album. So, I mean, we're kind of sort of done the recording process in a way. We're finishing up a lot of the final elements of it, but that release probably won't happen until later. We are existing. Whether or not it's always online or in public, in people's view, we definitely are still existing.
Fuck, I tagged the wrong person.
Did you tag Alex Webster?
No, I did Adam Weber.
Oh, dude, I've gotten so many people like tagging me with like pictures that they took with Alex Webster on a tour or meeting him at a show, and it's like
seriously.
But the one thing I'll give him on that is for a while I did realize that our IG handles were basically the same. His was Alex Webster base, mine was Alex Weber base. Right. So if you're like going through a really
off, you're just missing the
Yeah, exactly. So if you don't like look at the middle of the word, like I can't remember what the term for that is, but it's like a mental thing where we can read text that like some of the inner letters are twisted around. But
as long as the first and last letter are correct, our brain
just puts it together. Yeah,
I think one time what that's called, but so sure, I can see how some people do that, especially if it's quick. So I ended up like changing my IG handle, which is like Alex_Weber_base, just to space it out a little bit more. Obviously there's still going to be people that still think I'm Alex Webster because that's never going to stop ever.
So funny, dude.
But dude,
that gives you an opportunity to be like, but I am a bass player.
Yeah.
And we've played with some of the same people too, so it gets even more confusing. Like with playing with Jeff Loomis or things like that. It like, sure, I get the confusion, but dude, I've had people come up to my face thinking I was Alex Webster. Like, so that just shows you don't know what he looks like either. And all like, Are you saying I'm like 50? Because I don't know how old Alex is, but I'm sure he's like 50.
They got to be someone new to metal or getting into the cannibal or something. It
has to be. Like I remember there was one Malignancy show. Some dude comes up to me who he didn't seem like he was like super drunk or like out in space. But he's like, dude, I loved you in Blotted Science back in the day, man. Your playing was so good. And I'm like, dude, what? Like, I'm a white guy with long hair and facial hair, but we like don't look anything alike. And he's like 20 years older than me.
Right.
That'd be so funny if Jarzenbeck was like, if Alex Webster couldn't do it, he like hits you up.
Oh man, about the confusion that would create.
Alex could definitely pull it off, though.
That would be super fun music to play.
Hell
you should be Alex Webster for Halloween, dude.
That could be one of his Spectre bases. I don't know how I would dress really any differently. Maybe like gray my hair a little bit.
You have to curl it, right? Is it a little curly? Yeah.
The full beard. I think it's got the full beard.
I can't do the full beard. Like this is all I get. It gets all patchy on the sides and just.
Me too. I have a terrible beard.
But I could just like do like a cardboard cutout of his face and just wear it.
There you go.
Play one of his like specters with blood on it, or just like put paint on one of my bases. Hey, if there's a will, there's a way. I can make it happen. I don't know if I want to play into that though, because it does get really annoying. Where it's like, come on, man, just read. Like I'm not him. Like I get it.
Right.
Just read. Yeah. Don't make it worse. Yeah. It got me though. By the way, I think I forget exactly how. Like we came in contact online, but it was either you added me or I added you from like something that was like, oh, check this person out, and I was like, oh, Alex Webster, fuck yeah. And I was like, oh shit,
one of the ones.
This was years ago though, so I'm like, I guess I'm one of the old school. Oh yeah.
If we just left it alone, how long would it take for Earth to reclaim everything?
Yeah,
and
it's a trip.
I don't know what the time frame for like the Golden Gate Bridge to crumble, but it's not that long, dude.
Just to cut you off too quick, but if you just start off with like my dad, he played bass in Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah, that would be no, thank you.
Too soon. Anyways, too soon.
Yeah, I named my son the exact same name as me, just to make it even more. But I have been surrounded by music my whole life, so my earliest memories were pretty much of just like my dad practicing, like because he played a lot of vibraphone, and that was one of the instruments that he kept at the house. Like his main.
What's a vibraphone?
It's like a xylophone, but it has these spinning discs inside of each of the, I think they're called bells or tubes that it almost sounds like a Hammond organ in a way. It like creates this like wow 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 kind of sound.
I've always heard the name vibraphone, but I never knew what it was.
Yeah, so it looks like a lot of the percussion instruments look kind of the same. Like xylophone and vibraphone are very similar, but vibraphone has these little spinning discs inside of the tubes that create this kind of different sound. And so a lot of guys, especially in jazz, use vibraphone more just because it has that kind of more sort of, for lack of a better description, more interesting kind of sound. There you go.
It's got more texture.
Yeah, exactly. It just had, that's an expensive one too.
And it makes sense when you're talking about how it works too, because it's
just
vibration, vibraphone, it's causing vibrations inside.
Yeah, maybe that's where the name came from. I don't know, but so either way, my earliest memories were him.
It creates vibes.
It's got to be brutal. Like I used to teach at a college. Oh, different angle now.
Jesus, I know.
Musical windows, whatever.
That's how it happens every fucking Thursday.
So your dad? Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
Oh,
hey, dude.
Got another person.
Classes in session. Professor.
You're not Casey.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm Joseph. What's up, Alex?
Yo, what's up, man? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Joseph is here with us, guys.
Yeah. I will interrupt. I saw you with Obscura like 3-4 months ago.
Okay.
Very sick.
What are you talking about in Europe or?
No, in Fresno, California.
Oh, that was like earlier this year. That was like 9 months ago. That was a while ago.
Oh, fuck, it was quite a while ago.
I know. Time's crazy, dude.
Time is crazy.
I don't know if you guys have ever played that venue in Nijmegen, Netherlands, the one with that crazy bus lift. That like it's basically this thing that the tour bus drives onto, like the tour bus and trailer. It's in this huge loading dock. These like arms come down. It picks up the platform that the bus is around and literally just spins the bus around
while you're in it.
Well, I guess you could be in it, but they tell you
to be in it
just so that the bus driver doesn't have to back it out of the loading dock area.
Wow.
Where like literally it spins an entire fucking tour bus around just to turn it around so the driver can drive back out. I mean, like that lift itself must have been like over $1 million.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just, I think I played a couple shows with you before. I think, or at least Las Vegas when you played it with Malignancy a couple years.
Oh, sick.
The 20,
what band were you playing for with that?
To Violently Vomit.
Oh, you were playing with To Violently. Oh yeah, okay. I do remember meeting you now. Yeah,
he's got a hat on.
Yeah.
He had a hat on then too.
Yeah.
Professor.
Yeah, dude. It's I know I've like just I think I might have been shy at that point. I'm like, dude, it's Alex Weber. He's like the sickest guy ever. But
it's like I love the bleeding, dude. It's
you were great in Blood Science back in the day, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
They should have nitrous on airplanes, like dental offices, like oxygen and nitrous,
or something.
Yeah, you get like one.
They already
in
have
each
the
nostril.
masks for you, so you might as well.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Cool, man.
Just oxygen, man.
I fucking enjoy this idea, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking doing whippets and at 3,500,000 feet in the air, dude.
Remember, you have to give a
you
whippet
can't
yourself before the
smoke
kids.
in the bathroom. They say you can't do whippets in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like in first class, you get like twice as much nitrous.
Yeah, exactly. That's just the other mask that comes down from the ceiling. That's the one that's in the secret department.
Exactly. Yeah.
Was that Conquering Dystopia or?
No, that was the other Alex Webster that played on that one. No, that was with his solo project.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't think you played on that, but it sounds like you did in my brain.
Girls, I
There's
missed
lots
the
of
letter.
people that probably think that I did, but I didn't.
I could see it though. So
people were smoking it to the point where I could smell it coming into the van. So we had to turn the recirculate button on because it was like, dude, I'm smelling the crack that these people are smoking right now. Like, this is fucking insane. And
I was like, maybe you wanted to recirculate it to get a little fucking secondhand.
Hey, you want to come in here? But
secondhand crack smoke.
But the crazy thing is that
there's like no abrupt lines between notes. Is that really like basically what the fretless is for? Is there's blurring the lines between everything?
I mean, it's a sonic timbral difference. It's not always that kind of like kind of fluid, like amorphous kind of thing. Cause sometimes that can actually hurt like a mix or like hurt a bass performance if you can't really hear a lot of the accents of everything that you're playing. And especially with playing in the lower register, it's kind of hard, and one thing after playing, a lot of this obscura music, that's been a challenge, like getting that lower register to be really clear to what I'm playing rather than it just sounding like,
yeah.
So it's, I don't know I still would probably consider myself much more of a fretted bass player than a fretless bass player, even though I have been liking playing fretless a lot, but there's just certain things that are much more challenging with fretless than they are on fretted. But it can be a great sound that can really, obviously case in point with Cynic or Obscura or, with Steve DiGiorgio on Individual Thought Patterns, like stuff like that, has a really cool effect to it.
Right.
It's from a horror show, 2001.
And that's Steve DiGiorgio's on that one, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on that one.
He plays on Dragula? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't.
Yeah, Rob Zombie and Iced Earth are the same guy. They're the same guy in case you haven't, connected those dots.
Have you guys seen that the like Loud Farm Fest thing? It's like in Slovakia or something. It's got that there's the one video of the dude with the pig mask on, and he's like bent over and they're like slapping his ass as they come around. Like it's so crazy, dude.
Oh wait, you did send us that recently.
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
Loud
He's wearing
Farm.
like some weird Speedo that goes like all the way up to his shoulders. Like, dude,
it's a Borat Speedo?
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's insane, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And they just slam death metal around him, and
Yeah. That's worth it, dude. You guys just
Oh my god.
yeah. Dude.
I love they're doing like a circle
You
pit
turn
on
it up.
taking turns. Slapping.
Chordatomy.
I
yeah,
turn
I
it
do.
up. The sound. I turn it up. You look at the pig, dude. Just give it a second. There he is.
he's just waiting.
I know. Yeah.
Oh. When he gets slapped, he puts his head up.
Oh, you gotta take advantage of that wireless setup you got.
Right, yeah. We were looking it up. It's like in Slovakia, I think.
This reminds me of I played a gig with Malignancy for this festival out in Illinois earlier. I guess
Did anybody hear that growl at the end, dude?
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, was it that Was it the one where Exodus headline and the
Full
fucking
terror assault? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Was that
Trying
one?
to be all serious and normal after that, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? Yo, yeah,
You're
okay.
just like, back to business. Yeah. So, anyways, you know, Exodus and blah, blah, blah. It's like, come on, dude.
I mean, hey, we've all seen stuff
what
that's
we
way
all
more
just
fucked up
saw.
than that.
That got me deep.
True, true, but Jesus, dude.
You're gonna be thinking about that when you go to bed
Anthony
tonight.
left that in a long time.
Yeah, and it was at the festival grounds that the meeting of the Juggalos used to happen at. Like, yo, this shit was in the middle of nowhere. Like, driving into it, I was like, dude, what?
You know what I'll say now that Anthony's not here, so we can't get into it.
Talk
too
about
much.
Juggalos. And
No,
Anthony
real
here.
quick.
Oh, he's coming back.
Oh,
Right.
he's back. Shit.
Hey, hold on.
I'm back, bitches.
No.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, now we have this podcast and stuff, and listening to my language and how dumb I sound a lot. I'm like surfer bro, idiot. Like it really like it's. I'm looking at
yeah, you're right.
but like it's actually I didn't know how dumb I sounded, and now I'm like, oh, I need to start. I'm saying like how many times we all say like. Listen to this.
You're the most, dude.
It's such a build, or it's such like a time. See, like 10 times I just said it right there. Next thought, blah blah. Like next thought, because it builds you kind of like a second to give yourself a I'm surging, yeah. But
Wait,
seriously though,
are you drinking Surge or is that like a beer? Because do you guys have?
No, these are White Claw Surges. They're 8%.
Oh shit.
White Claws.
Yeah, Joel goes serious in his seltzers, dude.
Best is when everyone's like passing out, and then like the guest is like 3 hours ahead, and they're like still awake.
No, we're good.
Yeah. And we're like,
we got to go to work in the morning, dude, and they have to go to work too.
It's like 10 o'clock, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so sorry, I'll just try to get us back on track.
Dude.
So I kind of left, so I'm not sure if we finished up with kind of how Exist got started. You know, Baltimore scene, everything.
Jax is great. I remember Springfield very well. That
Jax had been around since the 90s, so it had been around for a while, and the owner was kind of a cokehead, and so like if you caught him on a good day, super cool, but if you caught him when he wasn't, high, he would yeah, thought you fell asleep there for a second.
God damn it. Casey
somebody
is
else
on the
is getting called.
Somebody
else is getting called out for that.
This is Casey on the podcast right now. He's like,
no, but you just got called out for sleeping, dude. And isn't that been me the last 2 weeks, dude?
Yeah,
Somebody
Gabe Stever commented on my post. It's like, all right, we're placing bets on if Anthony's gonna fall asleep.
And it's Joel, dude. He fell asleep for sure.
I got an important text. I was responding to an important text,
dude.
Yeah, what's it like playing the Malignancy set? Because that shit is just out of control.
It's
out of control.
It's a different experience than a lot of other death metal. Like I almost equate playing with Malignancy like you're playing free jazz in a way, because of the way that that music deals with time. That it's not this very like computerized, metronomic, always perfectly on the grid kind of thing. It's this stuff that really breathes, and even like within one riff, the tempo might go like
yeah.
It's really like organic breathing kind of pushing, pulling sort of thing. So you always have to be on your toes. Like I can't, like zone out and like think about doing my laundry later that night playing that music. Like you have to be right on it. Obviously we're not playing to a click track, or any backing tracks. It's more like an energy thing. It's like have you ever seen those videos of that guy who like broke one of the land speed records for biking down the side of a mountain, like biking down the side of like a volcano? It's like he's wearing one of those like crazy pointed helmets.
Alien,
It feels like that. Like when I'm playing that,
you're like shit.
It's like I'm going like 200 miles an hour.
It wasn't 200. What was the actual miles?
200 miles an hour.
I think it might have been.
It was like 180 or something. Like it was
180. A dude was on a mountain bike going down,
and it exploded when he was driving. So, like the wheel just fell off, and he flew like.
Well, we could probably read the story through Anthony's glasses right now if we look closer.
Exactly. I can't remember what the name of the guy is, but I'm sure you could find it online. Like watching the video of him fall off his bike like that. I
need to see, guys. Sorry.
It's so like it makes your balls like fall off. It's just
God. Yeah.
It's when you get that mentality of, okay, I'm going to listen to people who are trying to create something in the moment. I give, you know, a little bit of leeway to those musicians. What was at the bottom? I didn't even see it. You fuckers, dude. I'm making a good point. I didn't say it in any slurred way. It's just but to be the listener in the audience for something like that, you do have to actually be ready for something like that. Something where the artists are, you know, exploring and finding themselves in the same moment. They want to explode the song or the songs that you already know so well and make them bigger and better for the live.
Just do something different with it. Like
does that mean I need to take them off, dude? Should I take them back off?
No, I think it's the wood paneling behind you.
Yeah.
I can't change that.
You know, God, look at the top.
It's not.
My mic is falling. That's I gotta tighten this thing. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like as far as the crossover styles in the '90s of bands at the double bass, I mean, industrial kind of had like you know, like Ministry and Nine Inch Nails a little bit had some of that, like you know, like double bass.
Okay.
Of course, Prince had double bass, like, but it's not like metal. But of course, obviously metal, like there was thrash and obviously, you know, Judas Priest, you know, and bands that were doing it in the 70s and shit.
Yeah.
But like grunge, yeah, dude, it's just not like grunge is too like slow and heroined out for double bass. It's just not
H in grunge.
You can't play double bass and you're all like on heroin. It's not going to work. It's
that's not even going to be in the. It's not even going to be in the
realm
of possibilities. You're just like, why would we need your double bass
drum so that you could, you know?
You're just like, you sell the other bass drum.
That's why you don't have a big kit, because you're just
sell the other bass
drums to start to
for
dwindle
more
away.
heroin,
It's like whatever,
dude. That's fucking.
Just shut up with the snare drum, man. That's all I got.
That's exactly.
It's like I got a microphone. I'll do the.
Oh my god!
I'll do the drums with my mouth.
That's the
Joseph, you have a
MTV
question?
Unplugged era. No, that was it.
It's too good.
Yeah, we should wrap shit up. So Alex, your next tour is the Malignancy tour with Defeated Sanity.
Yep.
And then you are doing the Obscura tour after that next year.
Yeah, so we're doing 70,000 tons at the beginning of February, and then I'll be home for about a week, and then I'll leave for that tour with Flesh God Apocalypse.
God damn, that's gonna be fun.
Well, that Malignancy Defeated show, I want to be at very badly. So
I'm gonna be there.
Is that gonna be Santa Cruz?
Yeah. It's an hour south of me, so I really want to make it to it. I've played the Blue Lagoon. I've been to Blue Lagoon. It's a staple for Santa Cruz scene. So
yeah, I've only ever played the Catalyst before.
It's not a big.
I saw you over at
it's not a super big venue, but you guys are gonna do good.
Killer.
And I will see you at the very first show on that tour, which is at Chain Reaction in Anaheim.
Oh, okay, killer.
Yep. We didn't even talk about your bass company, dude.
Oh well, that's the
bass company.
That's a whole other can. I build my own electric basses.
Oh my god, that's sick.
But yeah,
why did you say it at the top, dude?
Well, no, that's your fault.
I'm not going to bed yet. I don't know what you guys.
This is like the main one.
Yeah, zoom in.
Whoa, dude!
Why are we not zooming it?
Oh,
you got that
beautiful.
nice Oh, sick.
Yeah, so this was the 14th one that I've built, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah. So a little show and tell right now.
Let's slap it.
But yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I do it more of as a hobby than as like something I'm really trying to turn into a company. You know, like that I've been playing with.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. I saw that. I saw you play that live. That was so incredible.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, so I kind of do it more as a hobby than trying to turn it into a full company, just because, dude, it takes so much time to build.
So you made those bases though,
literally from scratch. Yeah.
What, dude?
Yeah, I did. I mean, obviously I didn't build the pickups and the hardware and everything, but like I started the bases from planks of wood. Like I'll show you a picture of what that base.
What? That's crazy.
I feel like
Joel's
so
gonna buy
easier.
I feel like Joel's gonna buy one at some point.
So that's what that base basically started out as.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
So
incredible.
like literally
man.
I went to a lumber yard, bought that shit and turned it into a base.
It's the only base I've ever bought.
1996.
Probably the shittiest bass player in new metal.
You play some new metal for us, dude.
Berber Dang or what? Dude?
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, dude. Anything.
I'm not plugged in.
So my barber, his name's Dan, so I call him Barber Dan, so it's Berber Dang. And Trevor goes to him too, so I'm like, are you going to Berber Dang? Like, yeah, I got a Berber Dang.
Berber Dang.
Barber Dan.
Yeah.
All right, we should
All right.
wrap it up.
That was a fun extra 20-minute bonus.
Oh, Anthony's getting tired.
I am.
I gotta race like a piss horse and work.
Well,
in the
you can-
morning.
Yeah, no, let's do it. Let's wrap it up, guys. I had a great time tonight, though.
Hey,
for sure.
absolutely, man.
That was a lot of fun.
Thanks a lot, dude.
No doubt. And
See you in a
you
month
guys-
or two, man.
See you guys
Yeah,
later.
again, real quick.
Send me a message or text me or something before that just to remind me which shows you guys are going to be at. I'll try to remember.
Right.
It'll be easy, dude. It's
Goat
the
versus
first
fish.
one, and the last one.
Perfect. Okay, great. First one and the last one. Nothing in between. Great.
No,
Yeah.
but we'll stay in touch for sure, Alex.
Yeah.
Battleforgecoffee.com.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yes, sir.
I love my
Yeah.
coffee, so definitely.
Yes, it's very good coffee, and they're the homies in DJ Flesh are doing it over there, and I'm sure they got some holiday deals over there. So get over there right now. Boom.
And then whether it's fish or goat, you have to
And
figure it out.
then Professor, let us know when is this pre-order deal? We plugged on the last 2 episodes.
Sorry. There will be new merch coming soon. I
Yes.
just have to do it, but it'll be available soon.
That full color.
I already rated, and now you put that at the last second. All right.
All right, that's
Who'd
it.
you raid?
Murray just tells me what to rate. It says goat. It's
That's what's up.
goat versus fish.
Shout out to Jedi Grind in the chat, aka Murray Fitzpatrick, our longtime brother.
Homie.
And Alex, plug where you want people to go.
Like I said, I mean, my
For the fourth
Instagram page is kind of the main one, the easiest one that kind of has everything centralized. But I think exist.bandcamp.com. Like I think that is our Bandcamp page.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to look at this. I'm terrible with some of these links. I can never remember what all of them are because I've got a ton of them. But
Just
either way,
follow fucking Alec Weber.
oh yeah,
Alex Webster, dude.
Just type
Alex
it
Webster face. That's
type
it.
it
Follow
in
follow
Instagram.
Instagram.
Alex Webster.
and then look at his link tree. Alex
Wait,
Weber.
sorry.
And then
That's
go
right.
to his Instagram and then link tree. Follow him because he's a fucking badass motherfucker. He's gonna be touring. He's gonna be shredding in your face, and rock and roll McDonald's.
And give a little Twitch love. Give a little
On
Twitch
one of
love
the last
to
stores we were blasting those Wesley Willis tunes like the whole time.
Oh my god, so Suck a
Yeah.
Cheetah's Dick is that's my favorite. Or then Morbid Angel. Is Morbid Angel? There's good ones.
I was gonna say give a little Twitch love to Nicole Papastavru.
Hey,
You said it right.
Shredder.
Yeah, I love
Doing
Nicole.
a chat with us
What's
right
up,
now,
Nicole?
and Super Shredder, killing it on the Twitch game. Go check
thanks
out
for hanging.
her channel. I don't know what it is off the dome, but there
Off the
you go.
dome, I like that.
Off the Dizzle.
I do
Off
like
the
that
Dizzle.
too. I want to say that more. Off the dome.
Nicole Callius. Is it Nicole Callius? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I mean, just
Oh, just Callius is your band, right?
Yeah.
Callius. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go check it
So
out.
that makes
And
sense.
I have to piss really bad, so I'm cutting everyone off.
I'm actually figuring out different
Basic
ways
piss
to
horse.
Joel,
continue
It's
the
like a piss
show.
horse.
we toured for how many? Dude, just Gatorade
Joel, so
bottles.
tell me
Okay,
what
fine.
it's
I'll
like
piss right here.
when you became a
Your pants,
bass
bro.
player from being a guitar player. How'd that feel?
It felt kind of like